morning, Copper Basin. Today is Monday, March 14th, 2016. I'm Kimmy.
I'm Elizabeth, and on today's show we'll be talking about Ben Carson, Ohio State Patrol, and glass-infested food.
So let's get the show started.
Fight! TNT! I'm a power load! TNT! Watch me explode!
Ben Carson is now endorsing Donald Trump. Carson's support is from his statement last week that he was dropping the campaign. The conservative favorite could help boost Trump heading into a critical primary day on Tuesday, where big winner-take-all prizes are up for grabs in Florida and Ohio. Carson criticized the Cruz campaign for dirty tricks. The two tried to reconcile their differences as the primaries wore on. Ahead of the South Carolina debate, they reportedly met in a storage closet at a conservative event. It apparently did not go well. Now let's go to weather with Lainey.
Today has a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning and afternoon. Highs in the 60s to lower 70s with a chance of rain at 70%. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers until midnight. Lows in the mid-40s to lower 50s. Tuesday will be sunny with the highs in the 60s and 70s. Now let's go to World News with Joey.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol shared a photo of 6 shoe-shaped packages of cocaine discovered in a vehicle during a traffic stop. The patrol said troopers stopped a rental van which bore California license plates about 2:40 p.m. March 2nd for following too closely on Interstate 70 in Preble County.
You gotta be cautious when you're hauling a load of drugs.
So what they did, they got you know when you buy a pair of shoes and it has that little wrapping in the end? That's what they made, that little shape. They just put them in shoes. So if anybody looked in there, oh, it's just a stuffing. But not these cops.
You're gonna be checking the shoe store every time for cocaine now.
Exactly. I'm just gonna have to look now. It's just not a question. I have to look.
Field trip, rec room shoes. Let's go.
Let's go right now.
Find us some cocaine. PSA.
Go.
What do a high school student, a single mom in her mid-20s, and a returning war veteran all have in common? They're each perfect candidates for a rewarding career in construction. You may or may not know about the surge in demand for skilled craft professionals in America. Sure, you hear a lot about the state of the economy, but you don't often hear the fact that an additional 2 million craft professionals will be needed by 2017. While you're moving up, construction jobs also allow you to move around. Tens of billions of dollars in new construction is happening all over the U.S., and these projects need certified, dedicated workers. One of the biggest perks to working in construction, however, is the money you can make. Starting hourly wages for craft professionals range from $17 to $30, and that's just the beginning. The best entry point to a career in construction is having the right skills. But skills don't magically appear out of thin air. You can only get them if you have the right training. And the good news? Anyone can get the training they need to get started, no matter their age or experience level. Employers need you. The opportunities are there, and getting started is as easy as getting online. To start your career adventure today, visit byf.org.
Nestle is recalling their top 3 foods, DiGiorno, Lean Cuisine, and Stouffer's products because of the possibility they might contain small pieces of glass. Nestle says the source of the glass is spinach, but they did not elaborate further. There have been no reports of injuries yet. The voluntary recall includes limited numbers of DiGiorno pizzas, Lean Cuisine pizzas, paninis and raviolis, and Stouffer's lasagnas and souffles. Now let's go to sports with Joey and Tanner.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to sports. I'm Joey.
And I'm Tanner.
Brock Osweiler and Lamar Miller are now on their way to Houston.
Both players are going to have to add on to an offensive attacks for both teams.
With Brock Osweiler leaving the Broncos, the team literally has no quarterback since the sheriff retired.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what they're going to do.
I really don't either. But we have a baseball game tonight against Polk County.
Yeah, I believe it's at 4:30 or 5. Not sure.
Not
One of
sure,
the two.
but it's at Polk County.
Yeah, just come out
So-
and support your Cougars if you can.
Just come out right after school. Just sit out there. Just
Alright.
sit and wait. But let's throw it over to lunch.
Today's lunch, line 1 will be having hamburger, trimmings, baked potato rounds, veggies, fruit, and milk. Line 2 will be having breaded chicken, trimmings, fries, beans, fruit, and milk. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 1 will be muffin and yogurt, orange juice and milk. Breakfast in line 2 is breakfast burrito, orange juice, and milk. That's all for lunch and breakfast. Now to Elizabeth with the local news.
You're running free, a little bit better than it used to be, 'cause I'm alive. I'm alive. 'Cause I'm alive. I'm alive. 'Cause I'm alive.
As marriage rates in America have declined, poverty has risen, and children from single-parent, low-income homes are experiencing the compounding effects of multiple disadvantages. For U.S. children, there is a strong link between the parents' marital status and the likelihood of living in poverty. What do you guys think? So now to a word from our sponsors.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Colton.
For today's announcements,
March 17th is St. Patrick's Day.
spring break is March 21st to the 28th.
April 19th is the ACT.
April 30th is prom, and there are no birthdays today.
So that's all we have for today. So we'll see you tomorrow. CBTV News at 9.